Hello and welcome to another Call of Dragons video. I'm Sergeant Jay and today I've got a very special treat for you all. I have wasted quite a bit of money starting a bunch of new servers and trying out buying different bundles to bring you the best value for your money. What chests or pop-ups or bundles you should buy depending on your budget so that you can get the most out of Call of Dragons. So in this video I'm going to be bringing you my Ballin on a budget guide. So the top one here, as you can see, I've got a $35 budget figured out what you should buy, as well as tips and tricks on how to start a new account and get really strong really fast. And then there's also some other options for the minnows out there that only want to spend a fixed amount and then that's it. They're not going to spend any more and they want it to cost less than a normal video game. So we've got two choices that are $11. Why $11? Well, because in my opinion, the top-up rewards, there's two top-up rewards, one at 1,000 gems and one at 3,000 gems. My opinion is both of those are an amazing value. And so if you look at what I have listed on this slide, you'll see every single purchase that I've posted here is something that's going to give you raw gems and not gem tokens either. Something that's going to, well, for the two $11 ones, it's every single one is something that gives you tokens that will go towards the top-up rewards to get you all those speed ups and resources that come with it and keys. Ballin on a budget is a little different. You can see there's VIP chests in there because Lilia day one at skill level 5 is amazing, and the plan here is to awaken her once because Ballin is just cheaper and better, and the plan is to get the first 6 dailies. So get a daily every day the first 6 days of your account, and that should get you somewhere between 25 and like 33 Ballin tokens. And then the legendary pop-up that's listed on there as well, that's going to give you 10 universal tokens that you can't use on Lilia, but you can use on Ballin. And you're just not going to have enough legendary stars to awaken 2 legendaries in the first 2 weeks. So my opinion after trying this out once and spending the $35 was that trying to get Lilia to 511 just took away a lot of the legendary stars that I ended up wanting the 3rd week so I could get Ballin to 511. And let's be honest, Ballin at 511 is better than Lilia at 511. So, and what does that mean? Well, stick around for the video. I'm going to be covering anything you need to know if you're a new player, or even if you've been playing but you still feel like a noob. I'm going to be covering tips and tricks, how to get a good start. Honestly, my experience in this game from playing on my main account on server 71, I've got 7 million power there, and I only have one full T4 march of mages, but it's with my Ballin and Lilia and newly awakened Waldir, and so I'm able to put up quite a bit of damage despite spending, I'd say, so if this budget is like $35 in the first few weeks, on my main account I was more of a low mid spender, spending about $135 in the first 2 weeks. But honestly, I've learned so much since then. I feel like with just $35 I can still have an account that's 90% as powerful as my 7 million power account on server 71. And the whole purpose of this video is to teach you how to do just that, how to be balling on a budget, how to get good as a low spender basically. The difference here on the balling on a budget $35 start, I've broken it up into 3-week periods for the budget. First 3 weeks the planned budget is $35, and I've already practiced that one, so that's set in stone. The next 3 weeks, the plan would be to spend about $25, and then the final 3 weeks of the season one, you really only need to spend about $15, and you can have by the end of season one 2 full T4 marches, and Ballin at least at like 5222 with and level 60. It's not hard to get them to level 60 if you follow some of the tips and tricks that I have within like 5 weeks. So, I mean, if you really wanted that and that was your goal, you could do it faster, but it's kind of pointless without the legions behind him to continue to level him up. At some point, you want to use your CP for other things, but I'll get into all of that in the video, and this will be a multi-part series. What I'm going to do is start a new account right now. Just need to get rid of this. Here, the server is already 4 hours old. I wanted to start an hour and a half ago, but some people were doing yard work, and it was getting pretty noisy. So we are starting now instead. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, well, buy the bundles, do some pulls, and then I'm going to get rid of my face and focus just on the exploration and dub over the audio, so that way I can put the early game stuff, because it takes like 4.5 hours just to do all the exploring that I want to do, because exploring is huge early game to get you resources and speed ups, and also some additional workhorses and other troops. So I'm going to do 2x or 3x speed, and then dub over my voice explaining kind of what I'm doing and all the tips and tricks that I want to give you in this first video of this Ballin' on a Budget series. So I'll try to put timestamps in for when that starts, and then I'll also do like a summary at the end of each video explaining like what I did. So my goal, for example, for the first 3 hours of playing is to actually explore 2 regions, to where at least I've discovered like 6 passes and 4 world wonders, and what else? Oh yeah, and so in the first 3 hours, and to start the town hall level 7 by then. And also very important is to find enough astronomy camps, or astrological camps I mean, so that you can get architecture at least to level 4 within the first 3 hours. So I've got some tips and tricks on how to get your research done for free and instantaneous using those astrological camps. And it's partly why I'm actually going to be bouncing around in these first 6 hours or so, 4.5 minimum, from region to region, collecting a lot of world wonders, astrological camps, passes, gates, because you get free keys for that, etc. And that's really key, because the first 5-6 hours, my strongest legion will be Lilia leading some T4 Celestials, and then the next 2 days after that, Celestials Legion will be your second strongest legion, because T2 Vestals, even with only like 2,000 T2 Vestals and 10,000 T1 Vestals, Lilia will be stronger leading them than she would be with the even 2,600 Celestials. After about 5.5 hours, I should have 2,600 Celestials, after having explored like, how many is that? 13 World Wonders. So, so part of that, the exploring is really kind of boring. And so that's why you're going to be experiencing it in probably 3x speed, because I don't think anyone wants to sit around here watching me explore for 6 hours. I don't quite have that many tips and tricks. First tip though, this level 1 Darkling that you're killing right now, for whatever reason, it doesn't count as a first clear. What do I mean by first clear? Well, you get rewards every time you first clear a new level of Darkling. And so this level 1 Darkling, after you kill him, the game's gonna prompt you to kill a level 2. But go back, take my advice, kill another level 1 Darkling because it's going to get you a gold key and it's going to get you closer to gaining more epic and legendary heroes. Because obviously the name of the game when you're starting out is getting heroes, figuring out which one to focus your experience on and your crystals, etc. Because sometimes the game just gives you artifacts and heroes of a certain type, and sometimes you just gotta kind of go with what the game gives you. Take what you can get, because RNG is definitely an aspect. This does have a gotcha aspect to the game, but like I said, Lilia is gonna be your strongest hero, even at just 511. She will be the strongest for at least at least 2 weeks, I'd say. And at that point, you can get Ballin stronger, or even possibly like Waldir or Atheus. Probably Waldir, but Atheus is someone I really like for Celestials because Celestials are just so slow. So, but yeah, what did I say? I said first tip is kill another level 1 Darkling before you go on to the level 2. Second tip is go into the talents right away and start giving more attack, speed, and health to your Waldir, because the walkthrough guide doesn't have you do that for a while for whatever reason. Third tip, take advantage of the free second builder. I seriously think that spending $5 on a builder bundle when you can just spend 5,000 gems after spending $5 on the monthly pack, I think that's a better deal because you're getting 400 a day. So yeah, it sucks. You'll have to wait 10 days to get the second builder, but not really, because you can hire a second builder for 2 days for just 150 gems. So yeah, now I'm a little bit befuddled right now because I'm talking and playing at the same time, and I feel like usually the first 3 things go super duper fast. Oh yeah, I have to train him. I think part of the reason is that this is hidden for whatever reason. I'm used to it being open. Okay, so that being said and that being done, like I said, let's kill a level 1 Darkling with Waldir, and then let's go to his talents. Another thing that I should mention is that before you start spending money on a server, make sure that server is going to serve you. What do I mean by that? Well, we saw that this game started 3 hours, 48 minutes ago. And so generally speaking, everything that you're going to want to participate in, like past battles, behemoth battles, etc., are going to unlock at the same exact time of day. And so what time of day are they going to unlock? Well, I can't even see the seasonal right now. But basically, look at what time the season started, which for me was like 11:40 a.m. And then add 2 hours is a good general rule. It's actually dependent on how many Darklings are killed in the first 3 days. But general rule is that about 2 hours after when the server started, so about 1:40 p.m. for me, is when everything's going to end up unlocking in the future. So right now, I just killed another Darkling. Other goal, like I said, first 3 hours, I want to have the Hall of Order level 7 at least started, if not finished. The bonus, the top-up bonus, speed ups, are going to make it a cakewalk as long as you're in a decent alliance. to get everything sped up within those 3 hours and finished being built. And there's no reason to save speed ups in your first like 5 hours of having the account. The only thing that you want to wait for is your alliance center. So first tip or second tip is always try to get your alliance center, which I don't have yet, to the same level as your Hall of Order, and then wait for your alliance members to click the help button, because you get 1 minute of speed up for free every time an alliance member clicks that help button. And eventually it becomes 1%. So like once you have a level 16 alliance center, for example, then you're getting like, what is that, like 20 or 21 helps from your alliance for each building and each research and each policy that you enact. And so the like benefit of being patient and doing that is, like, in the long run, it's going to save you on speed ups to build your alliance center first. The other thing that you always want to build first are any new buildings, because they typically take less than 2 minutes to build. I'm going to hire him in just probably about 6 minutes. I want to build the Hall of Order level 4 first before I hire that second builder. But yeah, like I said, everything that's brand new requires less than 2 minutes or 4 minutes eventually, like mana refineries. And so typically you're going to want to build the newest building first, because it should only just take seconds to get it up to level 4. And so yeah, not just build it, but build it up to level 4. And then you're going to want to work on your alliance center. And then after you've done that, that's when you're going to click on your Hall of Order and say, what are my prerequisites? I've got to build a mint and a wall. So the wall is always a prerequisite, that's a gimme. But the mint, this secondary prerequisite changes each time. So now I know my mint is really important. That's not it, that's the lumber mill. So I can build this in 5 seconds. So I'm going to do that before I do the Alliance Center. The other thing, I know that there's a mission of speeding up troops for 5 minutes, so I believe I just did that. Maybe it's hiding in here. But yeah, doing the dailies is huge, so you never want to start a server less than 2 hours before the server reset. So you can see I started this one exactly 2 hours before. So I've got 2 full hours to do all these. Oh yeah, this one, just knock this one out always. And then that's 200 free gems. You want to speed up your Hall of Order so that you can get the Alliance Center as fast as possible, because like I said, then you can join Alliance, then you can get free speed ups, etc. The other thing I'm noticing is I've got so many apps open that I'm going to probably reboot the computer and then be back in about 1 minute. So while you're waiting for me, I'm going to start building this Alliance Center to level 3. I'm just going to join one that says anyone can join, just so that I'm in an alliance first, because it shouldn't be too hard to get like 3 alliance helps. Although she does kind of waste my time trying to get me to relocate when I'm not about that life right now. I'm really just focused on getting my level 7 Hall of Order. Okay, so I actually had to start over on a new account because the mistake I made was that bad of a mistake. Basically, my strategy of having my second most powerful legion being my Celestials demands that I have all 5 beginners relocations, because I need to go to 5 other regions, and the other relocation doesn't allow you to do that. So yeah, my distraction definitely has set me back about 15 minutes, but It's fine. I'm pretty. Luckily, I hadn't spent any money yet on that other account. So now I've only got Hall of Order level 3, but wait, don't you only need 3 for the Alliance Center? Oh, you need 4. Okay. So I'm about the same place that we left off. The other tip, tip number 3, is when you send out your explorers, your scouts, make sure that you click this stay in place for 60 minutes, because otherwise they keep on returning to your home base automatically, and that's not cool. All right, because if they stay where they're at, it's like so much easier to just send them to the next block over that they hadn't explored yet. So let's speed this up again, because we want that Alliance Center ASAP. Except remember, don't teleport near the Alliance leader, because you're not staying in this region. I don't even know what region I'm in right now. It really doesn't matter. Although I hope I'm not in Nuvola, because I usually like to go to Nuvola last. Still experimenting on if it's possible to get quicksand gorge or whatever. But I think you can, and so I'm going to go to Nuvola last. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. Stick around for the second part of this video, and you will know. Okay, so I'm either in... Oh, crap, I'm in Nuvola. Well, that's disappointing. But I will make it work. Basically, what I might do is just push level 11 Town Hall in the first 4 hours. So hopefully I get lucky with the architecture, the free architecture research. Alright, let's see now. Now I can finally do Alliance Center. Yeah, the other thing I can do is if I really like Nuvola and I want this to be my my area because I found an alliance I liked and all that, then I can always do Resurgence here. That's where you lose like all your policies and etc. You have to wait about 2.5 days into the server to do Resurgence. But early on, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, it's not very painful. So if I do decide, okay, I want to settle in Nuvola, then I can always do that. Okay, so remember, don't join the alliance leader using your teleport. Usually I don't even like click an area to teleport to. I click the stupid top left corner thing, and then I don't click that. So I've never had that danger before. Alright, let's see. So it's almost time to start that second builder. You get 48 hours on him. Like I said, Alliance Center should be first. Also, any building that is new. So Foundry. So Foundry will also be instantaneous, so I can keep doing my Alliance Center. Oh, now I need a second builder. Okay. Because that Alliance Center will take at least 45 seconds. Oh no, it only took 15. Either way, it's good to have that done. I should be able to start working on my wall very soon, probably hospital first. Nope. Okay, I can train more troops. I misspoke earlier. I guess the mission they want you to do here is, there's a speed up mission for troops, but it must be more than 5 minutes because I didn't get it. Oh yeah, I also want to upgrade my scout camp because I want to scout a lot. I want to explore a lot very quickly. Like I said, I want astrologer or astrology camps. So that, what is this? Oh, I have to do this again. Okay. And then every level of the Hall of Order 2 gives you a gives you 3 gold keys. So I should be able to do a gold key pull like any minute now. I'm doing the foundry because it's a prerequisite for the hospital. The hospital is a prerequisite for the wall. For anyone that hasn't done this before. Okay, cool. Got my. Oh, sweet. This is the best epic artifact for mages. Although, if the fireball is at a higher level, fireball does work on behemoths, so it's also a very good artifact. Speaking of gold keys, it shows I only have 3, but really I have a lot more. I just have to go into my inbox and get them. But yeah, so what I'm trying to get in these first like 30 minutes is I want the second scout, I want a level 5 Hall of Order, and I want to start discovering those astrologer camps so that I can start to get free research. Once I build the College of Order, you're going to see I'm going to first, so conscription is free, so you shouldn't spend time on conscription. The one you should do is iron, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So conscription is free for like anybody and everybody. You don't need an astrologer camp. Any camp will give you conscription. If you do conscription first, it will give you, I think, a 10-minute speed up. So if it's less than 10 minutes, you know, take the speed up. Although then you still have to pay the resources. So here I've done, what have I done? I've only killed, okay, so I've only killed this first victory for level 1. So I still gotta do level 2. All right, so right now, if I can't build this, I'll do a pull. I gotta do the mint. Okay. Mint is super fast. So fast, in fact, that I'm gonna do the scout camp at the same time. Sweet, I already discovered a Walderberg village, but I need a camp for that conscription. Okay, so let's do this pull, see what I get. If I don't get 2 legendaries in my first 20 keys, I'll be considering a reroll. However, I'm so close to server reset that I'm not gonna reroll regardless. But, oh yeah, the other thing, make sure you get your daily and your monthly packs, bundles before server reset. Also make sure that you get to VIP at least 5 before server reset, because then you can get double the rewards. Also, every single one of these guys that you talk to, these little bubbles over their heads, they'll give you a free gold key. So if I knew that I was maybe close to having 10, I would just go and talk to all those guys. But I'm not close. So first, I'm going to send Walder out to get gold keys. So, like I said, I haven't even done level 2 yet. So we can send him out. And like I said earlier, it doesn't tell you to do the talents, but the talents are there, so do them. Oh, I already killed him. I can save CP if I don't let him go back. Where is he? Oh, he's already back. So let's first heal the Vestals. And then this time I'll let him stay out there, because I think he's strong enough to stay out there and kill like 3 or 4 Darklings. So also we want to speed this up as long as all the helps are in from the Alliance, and they are. So 8% or 8 minutes has been shaved off of my building time. So I'm going to use 3 of these. 4 of these, I mean. 3 of these. And 1 of these. Okay. So, cool. I think you get a reward for, obviously anything that gives you rewards, like changing your avatar, changing your name, you want to do all that. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. Okay, so, oh yeah, wall there. So first, like I said, Alliance Center, and whatever the new thing is. Notice board is super fast. Hopefully I have a College of Order, here we go. Perfect.
A city can't develop without.
So you want to get this leveled up real quick and then start doing research. Like I said, conscription, either you can take the 10-minute speed up or you can take the free conscription. My scout should have already earned me at least one of those. Okay, like I said, always put this like to level 4 before you start on anything else. It's my newest building. These two also need to be upgraded. They're less than level 4. Okay, cool. So now let's check the conscription thing. It is 14 minutes, so I'd rather get it for free. Especially because then I save the resources too. So let's upgrade these two guys. And also go to that camp. So where do you find the things the explorers found? It's right here in your inbox and reports. So this, even though it's not an astrological camp, it's counting it as one anyway. So you always want to click on one of these first, and then any astrological camps that you've been to. But you don't want to get a free iron because iron is very fast, and you'd rather use the free stuff on something more expensive, right? Yeah, iron's just 1 minute, so it's basically instantaneous. And then after that, you're gonna want to do anything that's less than 10 minutes because you get 8 speed ups from your allies. And then you're gonna want to start clicking on those astrological camps. Okay, so at least by day 2, there's a daily of collecting 5 silver chests, so you want to make sure to do that. See, if this was finished already, and I think I'm going to rush it, then everything else would go faster, including this gold processing. So I'm going to rush it, and I recommend always rushing this, at least while you have the speed ups, because it just makes everything faster. So this is level 2, this is level 2. We're going to put everything to at least level 3. That's been rushed, so now I can do 2 at once. And then then it's time to click on this and see what the prereqs are. Okay, scout camp, perfect. Because I like a high level scout camp because it gives me 2 scouts and it lets the scouts explore more area faster. Okay, so level 3, cool, this one's not even level 2 yet. So now I can go back to training. And I see that I'm finally done healing these guys, so I can now send Waldir out, and he should have a, and I'm going to put Waldir on here because he's, it's most important to get him leveled up first, and then Atheus, most likely, it depends on Ballin and some other things. But also this is your season rewards. This season pass here is going to be one of my this is part of the $15 into season, or the third 3-week period, where I was talking about my budget being 35, then 25, and then 15. Because you don't really need to put money into the season pass until you've earned into it, and you earn into it by doing the dailies and the weekly missions. Okay, so I should be ready to work on my wall now. If not, I need to do the hospital. If not, I need to do the foundry. So you can see this research will go super fast. Now I need to send Waldir out there getting gold keys, and I need to talk to all my heroes to get gold keys. So what are we on, level 3? And I'm going to have him stay out here because, like I said, he should be strong enough to be able to handle multiples, especially if I work on his talents and or skills. Okay, he doesn't have the epic tokens yet. That means I've been slacking. But when he uses this, then he takes no damage to kill a level 3 infantry. And so it actually saves CP if you send him fighting multiples. This guy is also infantry, I think. So yeah, he's got an advantage over infantry, plus they're going to be slow getting to him, and so he's going to kill them while taking almost no damage also. So I should have enough gold keys very soon. Okay, let's kill a level 5, but before he kills him, I'm going to... Ooh, I don't want to do archers. Forget that. First we'll level him up. You're going to want speed. He's going to be a deputy eventually anyway, so his talent tree is not as important. But there's just things that they're going to have you do that you want someone speedy. And until you get Atheus, who has a mobility tree, you're going to be using Waldir to like go chase down escort missions and different things. I guess you'll have Lilia for that too, but basically what I'm saying is there's no reason to get the defense because you're going to be OP starting out. Okay. 5. I probably can't do 6 yet. Yeah, defeat 5 first. I just don't want to attack those archers. Okay, cool. So this time I'm not going to camp after battle. This will be his final battle. He's going to come home, heal up, and then I'll probably throw some experience books into him so that he can go back out and kill all the way through level 7 plus a level 7 dark creature. So that way it'll give him all the keys that I can get before reset. And then I can do some pulls. And as soon as I'm done doing like 3 more pulls, which means I'm going to purchase some bundles also, then I will speed up this the game in the video and just dub my voice over it so that it doesn't get too boring here. So tip number 5 is to do all of these that are like 9 minutes first, and then on the economy side, and then do all of these yourself manually while using the astrology camps for all of the economy ones. And this one gets really expensive really fast, and so this is the one you want to focus on. Plus it's going to help you save speed ups on your town hall and other important buildings. So is the mint still the prerequisite? So you can see this was almost instantaneous, these ones, because my alliance is helping me. And there's another key reason that you want to be in a decent alliance at the very start of the server, because everyone's online at the start of the server, right? If they created an account, that meant that they probably had at least 3 or 4 hours that they wanted to put into it. When this guy's blue and says, you know, the mist is dispersed, try to pay attention to that and listen. And I now have 2 scouts, which is awesome. I can't believe I'm stuck in the corner of Nuvola though. Okay. 20 minutes. I guess I'll start on architecture. So architecture 19. This is the only thing that's maybe worth doing that's more than 17 minutes, because I'd rather get a free architecture 2 than an architecture 1. So the other thing is you might need a Hall of Order or College of Order level like 6 or 7 before you can do architecture 5, level 5. So that's another thing to think about. That could be why I had such bad luck yesterday on a different server that I was playing around on. Okay, well let's do this pull, and then I'm going to make my first purchase and do another pull, or another like 3 pulls, and then start the new timestamp, which is just tips while watching me stream what I'm doing at higher speed. Okay, so where am I at? I need to build something. I want to build my Hall of Order. My camp has already been built. Or my scout camp. Okay, cool. So now I just need to speed these up so that I can get the Hall of Order done as quick as possible. Other things to build is anything that involves resources, especially early on in the game. It's so fast to do it. And then the other thing, as soon as architecture is done, and I'll actually use speed ups on it if it's since it's 19 minutes. As soon as it's done, I'm going to start checking out these astrologer camps. Also, did I not get any legendary yet? Okay, I said I'd be tempted to reroll if we weren't so close to the end, and if I hadn't already used one of my email addresses on an account that went bad. So basically, I'm stuck with whatever I get here, but eventually I'm sure I'll get a good roll. I should have 2 legendaries within the next 2 polls. But at that point, I'll have already spent money, so I'm kind of knock on wood. Alright, now let's get Walder out there. Getting me more keys. First level him up. Is he really? Okay, good. I was like, he should have, if I didn't get a legendary, I should have at least gotten Walder by now. And like I said, I'll throw some books into him. Let's get him a little bit stronger. So that way, while I don't have Lilia yet, I can, although I'm about to get her like within the next 10 minutes, then he'll be able to kill stuff. I love how quickly my allies are hitting that help button. This is great. This is like the earliest I've started a server maybe ever in its infancy, you know? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and these things, these passes, once you discover like 8 and 9, you don't get any rewards for like the 11th and 12th, but 8, 9, and 10 you get gold keys. So that's nice. Like I said, so if I get enough of these silver chests, it should count toward the daily missions. So after I send out Waldir a little bit more, can I kill level 7 yet? No. Then I can get one of the daily rewards for spending CP. So that's one of them. Also, I want to speed up this hospital and architecture. Actually, architecture I want to speed up before I start this wall. So before the hospital.
I fought alongside His Majesty.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy, but I want to have my distance because I'm a mage. And that way I'll kill him before he can close the distance. And the other thing I need to kill is a level 7 dark creature. Yeah, level 8's not open yet. It will unlock at server reset. Stone Troll, that's the same as Archer. I don't want to mess with him. Here we go. Hammer Troll. Waldir should not have a problem with that. Okay, so now I should have some more gold keys. Now I'll have Craig. Oh, I still need to clear more mist. Slacking. Normally I've already unlocked Craig at this point. At least he got a level up.
I have to keep going.
Okay, I should probably start buying some packs because I really shouldn't be leveling up Waldir this much. I should be focused on Lilia. especially after I research. So I'm not going to use any more CP until I've researched the Experience Plus research and policies, because then I'm going to have Lilia go out and just kill all the level 7 and 8 Darklings that she can. Okay, cool. We got Craig. Okay, cool. So what I want to do with these scouts now that they're about to be a higher level, by about to be, I mean once I get Scout Camp 6 they'll be faster, is I want to find the World Wonders. And there's an easy way to find the World Wonders. You just click this, click here, click the area you're in. The one World Wonder is Mount Dreadfang, the other one is Fire Tree. Unfortunately I'm way out here, but the closer one's going to be Dreadfang. So I want to get to here somehow. I also will hopefully find the observatory, and so I want this guy to go this direction, and then this guy's going to go toward the Fire Tree, which is right here, Firefly Tree. So if I go this way though, it's kind of a trap, because you can see there's a river here, and he's going to try to like go around like this to the river, and so I'm safer telling him to explore here, and then he'll be done quicker and I can get him to go further and further east. So there's kind of an art to exploring as well. Okay, so I really know that I promised you I'd start buying things in impulse, so let me do that now. Let's talk to Craig, talk to anyone else that we still have to talk to, get the free gold keys, even maybe start Dragon Trail, which gives more gold keys, so I can do this pull. And I better get a legendary. Oh my gosh, what bad luck. Like, at least I got Waldir. It's telling me that Waldir will definitely be my deputy until Ballin gets stronger, and then I can have Waldir lead the Celestials, because the Celestials will be my second army. So I'm not going to keep leveling him up. Oh, that's why I went to him, because he can get skills. So right now it's not prompting me to upgrade his skills because I haven't gotten that far in the tutorial yet. But now that his skills upgraded to 3, I can definitely start the Dragon Trail, which will give me more keys. But like I said, I'm going to speed this up so that I can start the wall. I'm also going to go to some astrological camps, if I've discovered any. They're the pointy ones, and get free research into gold mining, because arcane knowledge I can do for, what was it, 14 minutes. Gold mining is more like 19 minutes, so that's the one I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep doing it like that. So you can see this guy already finished his exploring because I didn't have him cross the river. I learned that lesson. He's almost there. Okay. I really need level 6 scout camp because those scouts are not scouting very quickly. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. This guy is going to focus on architecture. All the rest of the architecture I should be able to get for free. So my scouts really need to find more and more of those astrological camps. And then the and then, yeah, anytime I see architecture, I'm going to grab it. But I also, where's it? I also want to make sure that
Guide me toward the light.
I don't need a higher level College of Order, which I don't. So I'm qualified to get the next architecture. Okay, so what else do I need to build? Scout camp. Already built. Okay, this I need to speed up so I can do the wall, and then see if there's any other prereq. Nope. So it says I've got a builder available, and it looks like the only thing I can build is this hospital, which is cool. And then there's a quest to delete some roads or bushes. So I'm going to do that right now. Hopefully that counted. I also want to make sure that I get all these quests done. So I'll use a wood boost item. Because the day's almost over. Even though I just started the server, it resets the same time on every server every day at 2400 UTC. And so it's important that I get these dailies done. The Craig event, those don't really have a time limit. I think I've got like 6.5 more days to do this guy. 6 days and 1 hour, yeah. So you don't have to do all the day one stuff right away, especially it's not even possible to do these right away. So a more important thing to keep your eye on are your dailies here and your weeklies that reset after Sunday. And then what are my 5 minutes of training speed? I knew there was a quest for that, but it didn't give me the reward on the other account. Okay, cool. So lots of speed ups and little things.
Do you remember the
Start.
nostalgia took it back? I've been researching.
The quest. So I'm not going to start it. I want to do Dragon Trail. I want to buy this bundle. Yeah. So if you remember this slide from the beginning, it's very important to buy this as soon as possible because you get 400. Well, you get what, 3 hours of speed ups and 400 gems every day, and you want to spend your first gems that you get on your VIP. And so, like I said, goal is to get VIP 5, at least level 4 in the first, before the server reset. Hopefully I can get VIP 5, which means probably buying most of the bundles that I'm planning to buy right away. Okay, so obviously, no matter what you buy, as long as you spend even $1 on this game, you get a free Lilia, which is a part of why it just makes sense to me to be a low spender, Ballin on a budget, like $35 guy, as opposed to like the $11 guy. Because if you're getting a free Lilia and you can make her OP for just $6, then you might as well. And then this is the other thing I was saying. If you don't get this, you're never going to get a legendary here to 511, let alone 5111, because you need these medium-sized stars. You can buy these, but they cost a lot of wood to buy in the VIP store. So I'm going to buy this now as well. So what's this, $10? Down the drain right from the start.
I have to keep going.
But like I said, even a low spender, like basically free to play, is gonna probably want to spend like $11 on this game, maybe even 13, like an extra $2 on Lilia, because this VIP store, where is it? Oh, this is not it. Oh, I haven't even built the VIP store yet. Yeah, I'm definitely behind schedule. But look, I got 45 gold keys. Yay, finally a legendary. Yeah, only one legendary. Still disappointed. I should have 3 of them by now. Because usually at the beginning you have a little bit better RNG, at least in my experience. So the fact that I don't have 3 legendaries now is a huge disappointment. Dang, I knew I should have rerolled. I mean, yay, I'm getting Waldir, but okay, good. At least now I've got a third. There better be 2 legendaries in here, or else I'm gonna say, yeah, that this is like the worst luck. And I definitely should have rerolled, or like not waited for my gardener to finish. Okay, good. So I'm okay now. I've got at least 3 legendaries. And then, like I said, I'm gonna buy this Trailblazer. Oh no, I did already, huh? Didn't I? Starting to lose my mind. Oh yeah. So like I said, always do these because they're just going to be a lot quicker than these, and it's better to get these for free because you're saving speed ups. And try to get architecture. Okay, so I'm confused. I don't know if I bought that legendary bundle. I feel like I did. Okay, yes, I definitely did. Okay. So I've got these gem tokens, and so I need to build my next town hall so that I can get the VIP store. And we're starting to get close to server reset. I guess I've still got some time, but there's definitely things, like I said, I need to do before the server resets. And one of them is to collect my... I already collected it, okay. But yeah, so you get this every day. The sooner you can start getting it, like you don't want to miss a day, but you also don't want to start spending if you're not sure that you want to spend on this server, to stay on this server. So like I said, Lilia, it's a no-brainer in my opinion, unless you're on the $11 budget. To bump it up to $13 just makes sense to me to get her first 2 packs in the VIP shop, which is not open yet, which is why I need to start using speed ups. And there's no wrong answer on these initial conversations with everyone. They'll give you a gold key no matter what. But the daily conversations with them for trust, there is a wrong answer. So if you make them unhappy, they won't gain any trust. They'll just give you like a speed up. And so you kind of have to pay attention sometimes to what they're saying. I mean, it's not a huge deal if you like fail to make them happy, because you'll get it to try again the next day. Or you can just give them, what is that called? Due? Some kind of due. But please, this is such a disappointment again. I'm back to being unsatisfied with the number of legendaries I've gotten. Like I said, this is a pretty bad RNG for the start. Or maybe it's because I started in the first few hours of the server, and so it doesn't want to give me the good stuff. So there's no reason to talk to her right now. I've got to focus. Let's see how many helps I got. Full of helps. And we got level 2 blessings chest. This is a great alliance. Level 2? Oh no, level 1. Level 2 is coming. Okay, so it's a decent alliance. It's just level 1, and part of that was me. So in fact, I should probably try to find a better alliance before I start that town hall level 5. Where am I again with helps? 9 out of 9 for all 3. Okay. Once you enact policies, then there's going to be 4 of those timelines, and then once you get VIP 8, there will be 5. So like I said, let's see what other alliances are out there. This alliance is only 2.7 million. Since they weren't available, I'm going to speed this up. Boom, boom. Start on this town hall because I really need my VIP shop. Right, where is it? Hall of Order level 6. Okay, so we're almost there. So yeah, in the first hour and 15 minutes, you want to get level 6. For sure. Get that VIP shop open, start getting your rewards. Before the end of the week, you want to buy as many legendary gold stars as you can for wood. Which means that you want to focus on wood production. Kind of early on. Okay, donate technology. So before I leave the alliance, I need to make sure I'm donating technology. I also need to start gathering, which means I need to use books on my Kella, which means that I need to start Dragon Trail. Okay, Vestals, like I said, they're gonna be my second strongest legion by the end of today. Like within 8 hours, I'll have a lot of Celestials. Unless, of course, I stay in Nuvola. If you can get your power to 150, okay, well usually it's 120k by 2 hours. 150. Well, let's bump it up to 150, shall we? So I need to work on my Lilia, which means I need a VIP shop. So what am I doing? I need to build. I don't think I have these. Oh, I do. So I think I may have built everything that's possible to be built. That means I've been slow on my speed ups. Level 5, level 5, level 5, 5, 5. Oh, these guys, workhorses. Oh yeah, Kella, Dragon Trail. Okay.
The invasion
All right. So at this point, I'm going to speed this whole thing up to 2x, and please stick around. I'm going to continue explaining what I'm doing. It's probably going to be 3x, if we're being honest, in order to have the best start, because now I need to get my power up to 150 so I can get in the new Nuvola Top Alliance, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one in Nuvola that wants to spend some more money before the end of server reset. It's just going to be a matter of focusing as opposed to focusing on this stream. So like I said, I will dub the audio over and continue to give more and more tips. So stick around, and I hope that you're enjoying this video so far. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, because I'm gonna have more videos like this in the future, as well as like hero videos and how to save money mostly, but also how to build really quickly and build your power up. So we'll see you in the second half. Alright, so I wanted to comment on the Dragon Trail because I've played the first 20 levels like 15 times. No, not quite that many, but a lot. And obviously this open field type of battle mechanic is new to a lot of people. It was new for me, especially where I'm not able to research all the details of the mechanics like I've done with other games. So a lot of it I've just kind of had to learn from experiencing it and going into the battle reports. But my strategy for Dragon Trail is pretty simple. I use my projectile artifact to target whoever I'm not targeting with my legion. So if I see an archer and an infantry, then Waldir will target the infantry unit, and then we'll use the artifact, the firewall in this case, on the squishier unit, the mage or the archer. And even if you're weak, like my Waldir is right now, then honestly the artifact will probably take like 90% of the damage off that squishy unit, but then your counterattack damage will finish it off, and so you'll never have to target it with anything other than that artifact. Now here, I'm finally unlocking the VIP store, because if I was smart, the first thing I would have bought when I realized that I wanted to start spending money on this account was the 99 cent advertised VIP 0 unlock for Lilia deal, because since I didn't buy that at the start, then I had to wait until I built the VIP shop in order to have those chests available to me. And this is why I had to use Waldir for the first 2.5 hours of this account, is because Lilia at just 1, skill level 1, is not as good as Waldir at skill level 2 or 3, you know? So if I was smart, like I said, I would have gotten that 99-cent deal that's advertising when you first start the game, because that gets you what I'm buying right now, which is the VIP 0 chest, and so you can instantly put Lilia to skill level 2. So that being said, I also, you might think that I just neglected to talk about Goblin Market as I was making purchases in there, but actually in the last 10 minutes of the video, I'll try to timestamp it, I actually have another Goblin Market, and I go into detail explaining what I'm looking for to buy, because while the VIP store is considered to be kind of like the best deals in town, the Goblin Market every once in a while will present a deal that's better than what you can find in the VIP shop. So it's kind of it's definitely helpful to know what deals are good and what deals aren't, and to know what's available in the VIP shop. Also though, on this budget, $35 and then $25 budget, you're not gonna see VIP 9 for a very, very long time. If, like, depends on your alliance really, if people are spending in your alliance, because yeah, it's gonna be over a week just to get VIP 8. And so VIP 9 is like, I think it's double VIP 8. It's a big jump from 8 to 9. And it's a really big jump from 7 to 8 too. So, but I also wanted to talk about what I'm doing right now with Kella. So Kella's about to start gathering for the first time. And you'll notice I just put some books into her. That's the whole reason I was in Dragon Trail, because it's the best place to get experience books. But the reason I did that is because Kella only gains experience from gathering after you've leveled her up at least to level 2. And she gains 3 times as much experience if you level her up to level 4. And since it's really cheap to, level someone up from 1 to 4, I recommend leveling up any gatherer to level 4 at least before you send it out for the first time to gather resources. So your gatherers are going to be Kella is the main one, or at least my favorite. The other main one is Chachka. Kella is best for gold because she has innate gold gathering speed. Chachka is best for iron because he has innate iron gathering speed. And then you've got Pan and Indus, who are also good gatherers with innate wood gathering speed. The reason why I don't use them as often is because I don't have all of their applicable skills to level 5 yet. And Kella and Chachka, even though they're only common heroes and their level 5 skills aren't as good as probably even level 4 skills on a epic or legendary hero, you can get Kella to 5/5 in the first day, and her second skill is the one that you want to get to 5, so that you can start gathering very quickly and efficiently. So before you send Kella out, always level her up to at least level 4. Same with Chachka or any other gatherers. And then the other thing is, by probably 12 hours in, or by level 10 Town Hall for sure, you want to put whoever your main gatherer is, Kella or Chachka, to level 20. And why is that? Well, firstly, you want to research or put the talent tree Earth's Grace from the second tier from the gathering tree on her so that she'll get even more experience every time she gains resources. And then secondly, you want to get her to 3 stars so she can take a deputy with her, because one of the best ways to gain experience for your heroes, yeah, sure, Darklings will give you more experience per second if you're just killing them over and over again, but your CP is limited, right? And so you can't always be leveling up your hero with just fighting. So what you'll do when you're not using that hero to kill Darklings is you'll make them Kella's deputy or Chachka's deputy, and then every time you bring resources back, the experience that she gets will be shared between the 2 units, the 2 heroes. And even when Kella maxes her experience per day that she's able to get based on her talent tree and her level, the experience points that she should be getting by gathering again will go to the deputy. So in other words, the deputy will get twice as much experience as normal if Kella has already maxed her experience for the day. So if you can kind of like time that well and use that mechanic correctly, then it's like a game changer for leveling up your heroes. One of the best ways that we always tell like new players that join the alliance and ask like, hey, how do I level up my heroes, is get Kella to level 20 as fast as possible and make that hero her deputy and just send it out gathering with her, because you can do it while you're sleeping, you can do it if you're not going to be very active. Just the bigger the node and the more workhorses you have, the more experience they'll come back with up until they hit that maximum level. But yeah, other than that, just enjoy the music. If there's anything that I've been doing in this portion of the video that I failed to explain, or that you just had a question about, like why is he doing it like that, or maybe it's better, or maybe there's something I didn't know, some trick that I'm failing to use, then please leave a comment, because I'll read those and reply to them, especially if you have a question. But yeah, like I said, enjoy the music for now. In the last 15 minutes, I'll be back to conclude the video and to show the last couple of upgrades on my town hall and my College of Order, etc. I'm back. So at the start of this video, I stated that 3 hours in, my goal was to have at least started the level 7 town hall, which I'm about to do. I'm about to speed up this wall here, but I also stated that first I need to get this architecture to like level 3 or 4. When better to do it than when you're in a really active, strong alliance. And like I said, I'll go ahead and get my daily so I can help give them the
Guide me toward the light.
chests, although I only got like 5 or 6 here. Still hoping I can find another gate, even though I know I can just zoom in to find where it's at. Don't see it. So yeah, no more gates here. There should be one to, what's it called, like Hohenheim or whatever? Yeah, here's one right here. Hollandale? Yeah, Hollandale. And there should be another one to Sofrostia. There's never just one. Well, I think there's one rare case where there's just one, but it must have been, I can't believe, oh, it's right here. I found it, but I didn't. I don't know. I think I found it, technically. But yeah, so let's get this architecture done so I can start this hall of order, and then I can teleport. Yep, 3 out of 3 are at 10 out of 10. So let's go ahead and speed this guy up. Although, what did I say that I wanted it at 3? Why not? Let's speed it up to 3. Because I still got a minute on this guy. Discover 3 passes. Ooh, the camp. Oh, and I just started. I just started architecture, didn't I? So now I have to finish it and then hope that this camp gives me, oh, behemoths are already giving me gold keys. That's nice, because I'm about to discover a lot more in the next hour and a half. I think I'll go to Sofrostia next. Ooh, I discovered that Hydra in Hollandale. Yeah, so I already started Architecture 3, but yeah, I'll take an Architecture 4 or an Architecture 5 for free. What am I even doing? I'm kind of lost. I'm supposed to be checking on this. Alright, Architecture 3 is already at 10 out of 10, so we can speed this up. Let's see what we can get from this camp now. Please be architecture. So disappointing. Let me tell you. So disappointing. But at least now I can research something else from this tree, like arcane knowledge, and then start on my hall of order, get the speed ups from my alliance, buy the daily pack, edit the video, publish it, more gold keys, don't mind if I do.
For the holy land. For the holy land.
Do I have enough for another pull before I end this video? Yep, I will if I go to Dragon Trail. So let's do some Dragon Trail.
The mist has dispersed.
Oh yeah, I need to train some people. So the goal for the next 3 hours, well first I need to take a break, but after that, the first hour and a half, the goal is to get the Town Hall and the College of Order to the level where I can start researching T2s. And the next hour and a half is to research Vestal T2s, and then I'm gonna train like 200, and then I'm gonna upgrade like 800 T1s into T2s. And then I'm just gonna focus on training new T2s and keep the T1s in reserve. So yeah, time to, like I said, get that daily. And I should be all caught up on Alliance Helps. Yep, it feels so weird only seeing 3 here, but soon I'll be able to enact policies, and I'll have my 4. The other thing I should have is VIP 6. I mean, yeah, 6. Nope. Oh yeah, I still gotta buy my daily, that's why. So once I get the daily, I should be like either at VIP 6 after I spend my gems. Like I'll definitely have this. But I'll either be at VIP 6 after spending the gems, or I might need to make sure that I'm in the right alliance where at least one person gets a gold chest. That's disappointing. Only 3 villain. But at least I get to do another pull before I end this video. Oh yes, legendary, thank goodness. I was really starting to be disappointed in this account. I mean, when you spend over 25 bucks, you expect to get at least 5 legendaries in plus Lilio. So not including Lilio. So how many legendaries do I have now? There's no reason to talk to her right now. I don't have enough keys. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus Lilio. Okay, good. Although Bellin's kind of like a... Of course I have Ballin. I mean, I've got 2 dailies already, but sometimes it takes 3 dailies to get them. So, I mean, the fact that he's already at skill level 2. Oh yeah, I should explain that. So, what do I mean by 511? So, 5 for the first skill. You always wait till this is 5, unless you're looking at a gatherer, before you awaken this second skill. And then the second skill usually sucks, unless you're a gatherer, then it's your main skill that you want to upgrade. Actually, I just said usually. That's not true. Usually the second skill is quite good. But on anybody that's a peacekeeper, the second skill sucks. So Lilia is a peacekeeper. Nika is a peacekeeper. Guanwin is a peacekeeper. He's garrison, so. But yeah, Eliana is a peacekeeper. Nico's engineer, so, and so is Craig. So they're not the most capable either. But the fact that I already got Valen to 2 here and Waldir almost to 5 means that I'm not complaining too much. But yeah, so like I said, now I gotta, these are from me. Now I've got to teleport to the other region. Did I use? Oh, I neglected this. Totally forgot about it. Oh yeah, so here's my tip number 6. Obviously always get the discounts at the top row that are for resources, because you're just swapping resources but at a better rate. And then if you see like 30% and you have a lot of resources and need speed ups, get it. If not, get the 40% for sure for resources. But don't spend gems on this level unless you see 70% off. And even then, I would wait to buy speed ups until you see a 3-hour speed up, because it's already a better deal before the discounts. Then you get 70% off on top of that. It's actually better than the VIP store by far. Also, we're looking for the gold keys down here. Eventually, I'll probably start buying these boosts, but right now, I don't think I need them. Let's see, so 30% isn't bad, but the 40%, this one's definitely better. So I'll typically try to get the 40%. And then, like I said, see, 420 is not a deal. It's not a discount, because the VIP store has these stars for 400. However, you can only buy like 6 or 10 in a week. And so if you've got like tons of gold, it's not a bad idea to start collecting those from the goblin market. But yeah. What are we doing? Oh yeah, showing you the store. But oh, you can only get 5, so it's actually kind of jacked up. 5's not that many. So how far down do you have to get more? You have to be VIP 11, and on my main account where I've spent like almost 200, I've still not reached VIP 11. I'm not even at VIP 10 yet there. I'm so close. Like I said, I want to show you how I do this. Okay, 3 out of 3 are at 10 out of 10. So let's go to Sophrostia. So you can do it while your scouts are out. You can even do it while your gatherers are out, believe it or not. But you just gotta find this guy. Like I said, you want 5, you don't want to waste it. And then, he needs 20. And then, yes, you want to, oh yeah, first I have to leave my alliance. That's the first step, which is why I already messaged the leader. Cool, you got the message, cool. So I gotta leave. Wait, what about territory? I can get 10 mana. Alright, so quit. Now I can do resurgence, okay. So let's go to Sophrostia. So the regions I avoid on resurgence is Zoland and Kaltia, because Zoland has this, well, it's supposed to say the World Wonders here. Anyway, it's got the Blackstone Gorge or whatever, Black Crow Gorge, and then, which I've already unlocked, and then Kaltia has Forerunner's Abbey, which I'm also going to be unlocking as part of the story. So I have enough teleports to go to at least one of them and get the 200 more Celestials. So either I'll do that, or I'll save it and go back to Nuvola, so I don't need to do Resurgence, because 200 Celestials brings me, that last 200 brings me up to 2600, but there's a trick that I'm hoping to exploit on this account, where I can unlock a World Wonder here in Lorcan and get 500 T4 Celestials from that one. So I'm not, it won't be the end of the world in my eyes. I'm still losing out on 200 Celestials, but then I don't have to do Resurgence. Although I kind of want to do Resurgence just for the video, like, oh sweet, I just popped right on top of a World Wonder. So yeah, I'll probably do go to Kaltia or Zoland and research to Nuvola as part of the video for those of you who've never seen a resurgence, myself included, just for the experience, so I can be more knowledgeable when people are asking me questions. Anyway, this is the boring part. You guys have already seen me get multiple World Wonders unlocked. The more important thing when I pop into an area is starting with my 2 explorers. First thing I do is send out 2 scouts. Second thing I do is find an alliance. I'll typically try to find one that's at least like 7 million. And I might have to wait for them to accept my application. Wow, so Frostia is so weak. So weak. Nuvola is where I just came from. I must have been in this alliance, I don't even remember the name of it. Forgotten Lands and Zoland have decent ones. Nuvola, they might have a fight on their hands. But I guess this is what happens when I start in the first like 5 hours, as opposed to usually I start like 14 hours in or 20 hours in. So this is the top. Well, at least it's anyone who can join. I don't have to wait for them to accept me. But yeah, so that's what I do when I first research. Send out the scouts, join an alliance. Hopefully it's active enough because I'm about to speed up this town hall. Actually, let's just do that now. And I'll probably always call it a town hall just because of Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 being like the first kind of like clear the mist, explore, and then kill people after you build some armies. First games I played, at least, that were like this. So if I get good artifacts, it'll make up for having crappy luck with legendary heroes. I mean, this is a good artifact for the Dragon Trail because anybody can use it. It gives anybody attack damage and anyone peacekeeping damage, which Dragon Trail uses. And it gives you an AoE skill. So, although I've never used this on any of my other accounts, the fact that I just got a bunch of them might be worth using it here. Anyway, let's show you what I was. Well, let's put into practice what I've been teaching, which is to always build the new buildings first. Augerstone's pretty cool because it's going to tell me when I can do resurgence. Oh, what am I doing? And I'm just putting it on the edge here because I don't like the trees getting in the way. So you need a building on the edge. So yeah, resurgence will be unlocked in 1 day and 17 hours. So I'm definitely going to be ready to return to Nuvola before then, so we'll see. Alliance Center is next. And my scouts. Okay, so yeah, one cool thing about these unlocking these world wonders is you can usually scout around one of the villages next to it without having explored the mist. So let's show you what I'm. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, that one obviously works because I've cleared the mist. Oh, the other thing is sometimes it'll let me go up here because I've already cleared the mist. Nope, not letting me. Anyway, this concludes part 1 of my video. Like I said, in the next hour and a half, I really want to have this College of Order at least to the level it needs to be. I think 8 to start training these guys. Intelligence gathering has to be level 3, by the way. So I'm probably gonna. I don't even know why oh yeah, I'm probably gonna do all these level 2s and then move on to intelligence gathering. And then once I get the Call of Order to level 8 and start the construction here of level 8. Then I will start recording to show how the account's coming along. My other goal by then is to have at least 1200 T4 Celestials, because that's really how many I need to take full advantage of Lilia in the first day. Otherwise, it would just serve me to just train more and more Vestal level T2s and Vestals as quickly as possible. But no, it's actually faster to get T4 Celestials by exploring, unless you are willing to use all of your training speedups, or half of your training speedups on T2s, which I don't recommend. I would say spend like 8 to 10 hours of speedups on T2s, and most of that on just upgrading the T1s to T2s, because yeah, you're gonna want to upgrade half your T1s to T2s before you start just training new T2 Vestals, just because T1s still are kind of useful at this point in the game, but it's just a lot easier to get more T2s faster if you're upgrading as opposed to training new ones. And then eventually you're going to start getting these policies. Where did I put mine? This is like the worst place for this. Anyway, eventually you're going to get policies that you can expand your Legion capacity, and then you're really going to want to just rush T2s, but without getting rid of your T1s, because it's faster to gain power by rushing new T2s than it is to upgrade T1s. Especially, so if you're using speedups, training speedups, it's way better to use those speedups on new T2s than it is on upgrades. But like I said, early on, I'm still going to upgrade half of my T1s just because it'll get me enough T2s where I can say like bye-bye to the Celestials and put them on the bench for a while, and then they'll be my second string. My second Legion will be the Celestials Legion. But unless I train like 1200 T2 Vestals right away, then they still won't be as strong as like the 1600 Celestials I'll have at that point. So yeah, so like I said, stay tuned. Next video we'll start at College of Order level 8 being built, and between 1200 and 1600 T4 Celestials. At that point, I'm going to take Lilia into the Dragon Trail and get through the first 15 stages, and I would like to record that for you all. The other thing, I'm saving my CP right now until after, until I get far enough into the story where I've been to Caltia, I've been to the Forerunner's Monument, Forerunner's Abbey, and I've already been given the quest to kill 10 Darklings, because obviously that takes almost 500 CP, and I currently have 700, so I'm saving my CP right now for that. Oh, jeez. I would have waited to do this off stream. I'm so bad at this. Although I usually can get like the first 3. Oh man. Oh good. I always think I missed it and then I get it. I mean, I do get it like 2/3 of the time, 2 out of 3. Usually I get like the first 3 and then I miss 2 and then I get 1. So anyway, like I said, this concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got anything out of it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my videos, especially if you want to see my strategy for only spending $11. It just excludes Lilia altogether, although I do recommend still putting in an extra $2 to get a level 2-1 Lilia, because if you're using humans and Vestals and Celestials, you're still going to want 2 Mage Marches, and so even a level 2-1 Lilia is still going to be useful for only $2 to use in your second Mage March for the first like 4.5, 5 weeks of the game. Because otherwise you're having to look at Waldir, Ballin, Atheus, and Alwyn, right? Unless I'm missing one. So yeah, if you don't have Lily at all, and you will get her for free because you're spending $11. But so yeah, if you spend $2, what I meant to say was that you'll get her at 3-1, and at 3-1 she's still worth it to spend $13 as opposed to 11, in my opinion, because Waldir and Velen will be your two primary mages, and then but you're still gonna want somebody to pair with either Alwyn or Atheus. I haven't even pulled Atheus. That's insane. Usually I get way more Atheus than Alwyn. Anyway, so yeah, if you have luck like I just had, then you'll want Alwyn with Lilia as your second string. Otherwise, because you're probably using Celestials, you're gonna want Atheus with Lilia as your second string. And Atheus will obviously be your primary with Lilia as the deputy, because his talents are really good for Celestials, because Celestials are slow and he's fast. So that being said, this concludes the video, and like I said, please subscribe. It will help me to hopefully get monetized and maybe one day make back all this money that I've invested in these videos just for science and for you all, to teach you how you might save money but still really enjoy this game and still do really well.